Alright, I want to do a review on these Ill Pill mini wheels that I got in yesterday, or I guess kind of an overview and my first thoughts on them, and then a full review on this foard20 deck. So I ordered this deck on a Sunday, I think, and it arrived by a Thursday. I live in Virginia. I don't really know where they're based out of, but it got here pretty quick. Every time I've ordered anything from Ford or Worm, um, it's gotten pretty quick to me. So I ordered these wheels from Chems and they took about a week. So starting off with the deck, this is the Dolan shape, 34 millimeters. It is, I think, a 95 or 96 length. So coming from that perfume deck that I last reviewed, which was a 101 or 102, this is shorter. Didn't take that long to get used to, though, maybe a quarter of a session. My trick selection was a little bit different. Definitely flips a lot faster, so that was probably the biggest thing to get used to. But I really like this deck. I would say right after my dumb one, this is my main setup right now. Super fun. So if you looked at the unboxing of this, it has a quarter blue ply and the rest is natural on the top. So it goes blue, natural, 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 and then red on the bottom with the Ford F stamped on there, screen printed. The rounding was perfect on this board. The edges are nice and sanded. The shaping is very nice. The countersinks were great. It is a pretty mellow deck, which I love. Pretty short nose and tail, which just makes this board super fun. Pops low to the ground. Of course, you could pop high, but this is very lackadaisy board, I would say. Super flowy, especially with these trucks set up. This is the setup. I'm not changing this. This is how I want it now. I got it right where I want it, and this thing is superb. Yeah, no complaints about this deck. I would definitely buy another one. It's phenomenal for real. If you guys have never tried a Ford, definitely go try them out. Getting into these wheels, I did get them yesterday, but I seshed them all yesterday. Even made a little Instagram edit for my story. So definitely had some seat time with them, probably a few hours. They are plastic wheels. The other pair of Ill Pills I have are urethane. And I know my wheels always look brand new and clean. It's because I have bad OCD and I always clean them with tape right after a session. So the bearings in these are the same as the ones in the urethane. So if you're used to Ill Pills, they roll great. They don't free spin like crazy, but they're pre-greased bearings. So they're nice and quiet and they're nice and smooth. They don't feel like they got sand in them or anything like that. The shape of them is, I would say, comparable to a flat-face dual durometer. But the flat-face dual durometers are a little bit wider. And I'm pretty sure flat-face dual durometers are a 7 millimeter wheel. And then they're also pretty close to the shape of a Pyro mini ball. But the Pyro mini balls are a little bit wider and they're a little bit smaller. Pyro mini balls are 6.5 millimeters. These are 6.7, so right in between those two. If you want to see the size comparison to the truck. So they're not too small, not too tall. They're not too wide and not too thin. So nice contact patch, nice conical look. They lock in super good. They do have a good squeak for a plastic wheel. Same with the flat face wheels. But what I was really surprised about with these is how easy they were to get used to. When I put the flat face wheels on that oof, they took me a little bit to get used to. I think it's because I primarily have urethane wheels, and the flat faces were just so smooth. It was almost like they were just gliding. Um, I've gotten used to that by now, but these are still very smooth, but you can definitely tell that they're rolling. Um, and I got these on sale, so I kind of picked them up to throw on a deck, and I'm glad I threw it on this deck because I was gonna just kind of get them and have them as like a beater wheel. Um, but man, these are really good wheels. I'm not going to take them off this setup or put them on any other setup. This is perfect for like the small compact board, really loose trucks, really mellow, um, small but not teeny wheels. This is just a whole vibe right here. This is, other than the dumb one, I would say this is like my go-to setup. Like my dumb one's like my regular size board because I'm used to riding uh, larger lengths of boards, and then this is like if I like a standard, a little shorter than a standard, but a standard. Um, yeah, so definitely check out Foard, and if you have some ill pills, you already know, great wheels. And Chems has these on sale right now if they're still in stock. I think they were like $20, 20 maybe 25. Yeah, so definitely great wheels right out of the box, super easy to get used to, no problems at all. Comes with the fifth wheel. Um, I don't know why, but yeah. So phenomenal setup, phenomenal board. Just all around, this whole setup is amazing. These are Vortex trucks, set up super loose. This setup is crisp.